Reese traced the words in her well-loved Bible, the paper thin beneath her fingertips. I am not saying this because I am in need, for I have learned to be content whatever the circumstances. A master's degree hung on her wall, a proud yet silent testament to her hard work. But her present reality was a patchwork of part-time jobs that barely paid the bills. A sigh escaped her lips, not of despair, but of surrender. Her first job of the day was at the Daily Grind, a coffee shop where the scent of roasted beans and burnt sugar clung to the air. As she wiped down tables, the repetitive motion was a familiar, grounding rhythm. Some days, the weight of what if pressed down on her. But today, she focused on the simple task, whispering the next verse. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. Next, she walked dogs for a woman named Mrs. Gable, a retired author with a library that made Reese's book-loving heart ache with longing. Mrs. Gable was kind, but often seemed distant, lost in her own world of words and deadlines. Reese clipped the leash on a fluffy poodle named Pip, who danced with excitement at her feet. As she walked Pip through the park, the afternoon sun warming her face, Reese finished the passage that had become her anchor. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. She wasn't just walking a dog, she was stewarding a small part of someone's life with excellence, just as she would a company, a nonprofit, or a ministry. When she returned Pip, she found Mrs. Gable staring at a blank laptop screen, a look of deep frustration etched on her face. Everything is gone, the older woman said, her voice tight with unshed tears. My manuscript, years of work. Reese's heart immediately went out to her. Maybe I can help? Reese offered hesitantly, stepping into the study. My master's is in information systems. I specialized in data recovery. Mrs. Gable looked up, her soft, expressive eyes widening with a flicker of hope. You? For the next few hours, Reese worked diligently, her fingers flying across the keyboard. She navigated corrupted files and hidden temporary folders, her mind sharp and focused. It was the most challenged and alive she had felt in months. She wasn't just serving coffee or walking a dog. She was using the very gifts God had woven into her being. Suddenly, a folder materialized on the screen. The Nightingale's Song, it was titled. Reese clicked it open, and pages of text flooded the display. You found it, Mrs. Gable whispered, tears of relief finally spilling down her cheeks. You truly found it. Mrs. Gable, it turned out, was not just any author. She was a renowned literary agent who had retired to write her own novel. She had been praying for an assistant, someone with technical skills and a good heart. I believe God sent you to me today, Reese, she said, her voice thick with emotion. I have a proposition for you, one that involves your mind and your heart, not just your hands. Reese walked home under a sky full of stars, her heart overflowing with a quiet, powerful gratitude. The breakthrough hadn't come from a polished resume or a networking event. It had come from a place of contentment, from doing a small job with great love. She had learned to be content in every circumstance, and in her faithfulness, God had opened a door she never could have imagined.